Alrighty, quick little tutorial on this 15 horsepower Game Fisher. I'm going to run through everything I worked through to get this thing running how it is. I'll show you. New spark plugs. Number one, spark plugs, make sure they're gapped right. Check your compression. These had 125 psi each cylinder, which seems too good to be off. Clean your carb, obviously. Your fuel pumps over here, right here. Get a fuel pump kit. They're available. I think they're like 40 bucks. Then you can, check all your fuel line. Make sure there's no air leaks all the way to the fuel tank down there. Make sure your kill switch is working. Clean the flywheel out. I had a ton of dirt daubers underneath this flywheel. And the biggest thing I just figured out today is this knob right here, or this screw, bolt, whatever you want to call it. This adjusts this plate forward and back at its lowest idle setting, which really adjusts the timing and the fuel supply at whatever. So this is setting your timing at low idle. This knob, when you screw it all the way in, increases your idle. It also increases, it'll turn this plate like that. So it also increases, this plate right here is the same thing that knob is pushing on the other side. It pushes, focus, it pushes your carburetor knob right here, increasing fuel and air into the motor. This screw, you see, will adjust to accommodate for differences. So if you wanted less at this throttle setting, if you wanted less fuel going into the motor, but you wanted the timing to be advanced to this setting, then you loosen this screw. If you want more fuel, you tighten it. Now, whenever I had this screw all the way out, it was backed all the way out. It had a low dot, and it had some pinging to it. Sounded lagged. It didn't have as much power as I'd like. This thing, it's a little GNU. It was getting pushed like 20 mile an hour solo, and that doesn't seem right for a 15 horsepower. So I went in there, changed everything out, cleaned the flywheel out, all that stuff, like looking. My dad pointed out, hey, advance your timing and then adjust your throttle setting on your carb and then see how it sounds. And man, I changed that up. And this thing, once I got it to about here, just like really poppy, really powerful sounding. It was just a refreshing noise to hear on this motor. Another thing you got is once you get on the water again, you can test and do your rich and lean adjustments with this screw right here. But if that doesn't fix this motor, I don't know what to tell you, because this motor has been such a pain. But I'm really hoping this is the fix for you, because I'm thinking it's the fix that I needed. Anyway, thanks, see ya.